Hello guys, how's it going? I'm just setting up the camera. I think today I'm going to be doing some outside stuff, so if you're there, say hello. I see that you entered, there was a bunch there, I'm just setting up the camera, so I apologize, just give me a sec here. How you guys doing today? See, there's people in here, but not so many chatting. There we are. Looks like there's maybe some stuff on the camera there. Oh, that's better. Doggos are outside right now, I gotta let them in. I should probably clean up some of this stuff here though, huh? I'm jumping all over it. Put this down some. What? Truest the chocolate pata. Is it? That's not English, is it? Trufas the chocolate. What's up, Trufus the chocolate? I'm gonna make some coffee and stuff here. So, bear with me. Go, 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 go. Go, Brandi, go. I think I might take you guys outside today. I think there's some chores I've got to do outside that I've been putting off. And I think I have to do that today. Here. No, it's a lie. Chitupine? I don't speak enough Spanish. I think that's Spanish. Cause que bello. That's yes, what beautiful or pretty. But I don't know enough to know what chupines means. Chupines? I know there might be a little bit of language barrier there, but if you like seeing the pups, you know, beautiful pups and cute doggos are the same in every language. So if you want to see more of the doggos, you just hit that subscribe button up at the top here. I think it's right over here somewhere. And if you double tap the screen and like it, it helps the algorithm out. Yes. Coffee, breakfast, and toast. Oh yeah. Why is it not giving me options? Oh, let's see. Here we are. Oh, there we are. Yeah, I got the microwave running right now, heating up some iced coffee. I like my coffee hot. As soon as that beeps, it'll be time to put it into some sugar into it. Add some cream. You know, today might be a good day for a fire too. You might have to go outside and put a fire in the pit. There it is, the beautiful sound of coffee being complete. The other thing I'm doing too is, if you've got a request for a song, I'm willing to put a song on, but due to copyright stuff and it being so difficult to get rid of it once it's on the live stream, well, it's not even difficult. It's the fact that it's time consuming. The more songs that I play, the more time it takes for me to be able to post that to public. So if you guys want a song, I'll play a song, but I'm only going to do one request per viewer per live stream. So if you want to hear something, I'll play it for you, but I'm only going to do one per viewer. Of course, that means you got to say something in the chat, because you can't request a song by not saying anything. Coffee, delicious coffee. So, let's see, how do I? Rufus de chocolate. Where are you from, bud? Because if you're talking coffee and breakfast, it means it's got to be still fairly early, right? I'm on the East Coast in the United States here, so for me, it's 22 after 11. And if you can't catch more and you want to see more, I'm going to be trying to be live every day between 11 and 1 Eastern Standard Time. Or on the East Coast here, the lunch break hours. I'm going to try to do that Monday through Friday. It's up in the air on the weekends whether or not I will be live on the weekends. Let's see if I can start a poll going over here. How do I do that button? Where's that button? Chat filter. Oh, I guess I should put all messages on so I can see everything. Let's see. That's green screen. I don't need the green screen. V, what's up? Trying to figure out how to put a poll on the screen right now. Oi! How's it going? Did you figure out what was going on with your shorts? Whether or not they were public, private, or what? How do I do this? Oh, there it is. Poll. Wiggling the screen around here. Give me one sec. I'm adding a poll to the screen so it's blocking everything. I can't see chat right at the moment. Still getting used to figuring this out, so let's see. Here we go. Start poll. There it is. 4 choices, too. So when you go to your page, V, you said you've got stuff up there. So let me just pull up Zuma's videos here. So when you go to your videos, right, do you see right here, I'll see if I can zoom in here, there's the world symbol, the like mark, and the comment mark. Do you see the world symbol next to your videos? Or do you see a lock? Because if you see a lock, it means we can't see it. We'll go into this one. So what you have to do, like if I wanted to change this one, I'm going to go into, I'll click the 3 dots next to it. These 3 dots right here. I'll click those. And then I'm going to go to edit. And then right here, you're going to select the visibility. Okay. Now there's public, unlisted, and private. Now if I switch this to private, and then I save it. Now when you're looking at this video, you'll see the difference between the two. You see the lock there on the first one? It's now private. It's not viewable on my shorts list. Whereas the ones with the world symbol are viewable. And it's the same thing. Oops. It's the same thing for visibility being unlisted. If it's a visibility of unlisted, it means that people can't see it unless they have the link. So you just set it to public and then save it. Saved. And then you'll see that world symbol right there. And the world symbol is the one you want for being able to see everybody being able to see. The other thing you have to do is you have to set it for content not made for kids. Sometimes it'll set it for content not made for, or content made for kids, and then that makes it difficult for anybody to see you in the shorts. That's one of the tricks I learned. If you set it to content made for kids, people can't comment on it, and a lot of times it won't show up. And we'll pin Zuma's comment right there. No, that didn't pin the comment. Oh, I guess it is pinned. Why is it being weird like that on my screen? Holy moly. YouTube bothers me so much. Yeah, once I've had my coffee and smoke, it'll be time for me to go outside and do some chores. We got a song request. I'll put a song on. Somebody's back and forth. Did you go check to see what your visibility was? So I'll introduce them right now. This one is Lettie. This one here. This one's Zuma. This one's Brandi. And this one's Annie. So I put their names in the description that I was going to be with them. I started a poll with each of their names, but yeah, it'd be hard to know unless somebody told you which one's which. So there's Zuma, that's the kissing girl, right? Mm-hmm. Was a good stretch. Oh yeah. Brandi, the other attention fiend. Alright. Everybody's gonna just be off camera. I'm gonna go in the other room. Go. The people want to see you guys. They don't want to see me. So you go ahead and go in there. Go. Go on. Go on. You can go lay down. Go on. And they're all girls. They're all girls. And Lettie, the one licking her crotch here, is the only one who's fixed. House full of women all the time. It's a damn good thing I've got a son. Otherwise, there might be too much estrogen rolling around this bitch. That's not really much different than me growing up. When I grew up, I had 2 sisters and 3 nieces. I had an older brother who was much older than me. Older half-brother. And he had 3 girls. 3 daughters. So that made me an uncle. I guess half-uncle. But either way, for the most part, there was at least 4 girls in the house, sometimes 5, because the youngest one was too young. A lot of times the older ones just got dropped off to hang out with us, and then the younger one was taken with them. Which I understand now that I'm a dad. Rolling around with more than one kiddo, it's tough. Like, we went on vacation about 6 months ago. And not really like a vacation, just get away from the house, go do something else. And my girlfriend was working, and I had to walk these three dogs. Brandi wasn't with us because she's not our dog. She's my girlfriend's mom's dog. She just comes over while my girlfriend's mom is at work. But the three other dogs, I had to figure out how to walk them all without leaving them in the hotel, because you can't leave the dogs unoccupied in the hotel room. And I had my son with me. And it was snowing like a bitch. Like, it was bad snowing outside. Like, there was a foot of snow the following day, and I had to dig my car out. But I had to figure out how to wrangle three dogs and a child down 2 flights of stairs, get them all to go pee, and then wrangle them back up 2 flights of stairs to go back to the room. That was interesting. So I can imagine trying to wrangle 3 kids to do anything is tough. Of course, you don't have to leash your kids usually, right? But I did it. I definitely did it. I managed to do it. You know, it by the time it was the 3rd or 4th time to take them out, I had that shit down. I knew exactly who I wanted to leash, to what leash, and how I was going to walk down the hall with them. And by then they were pretty familiar with, you know, having to be all leashed together. So that helped too. Jeez, I really wish YouTube didn't copyright strike me for a bunch of stuff, because I want to listen to some tunes right now, and mostly because it's so damn quiet in the house. If I'm not yapping my guns, I can hear the buzz of the refrigerator, and I'm sure you guys can too. That microphone is so sensitive, if you fart in the other room, it'll pick it up, you guys will hear it. Like, it's crazy. And I didn't know how sensitive it was until I went back and looked at some of the live streams, and I'm like, holy crap, the music's so loud you can't hear me. Holy crap, it picked that sound up that I didn't think it would. So, live and learn, right? Live and learn. By the way, Zooey, Trufus says hello. She's looking at me like, you made me open my eyes for that? I can't even believe you did that. I'm wondering if this is the most poppin' time to be live. This seems to work for me, but I haven't really tried being live other times of the day. So I'm thinking maybe I'll try that out. If I were to play video games while you guys were watching, what kind of game would you want to see? Like first person shooter, racing games, GTA, you know, things like adventure, story. Like, what kind of games would you want to see? Because my channel's pretty random, but I know I'm not going to be able to make a crap ton of content with just the dogs. I mean, look how lazy these bastards are. They spent half an hour outside, and now they're beat. They're cooked, as some might say. Yeah, I think I'll be setting up the live stream outside and bringing Zooey out with me while I do the trash. I'm gonna give the live stream a few minutes to do its thing, though. I think I'll wait till I'm about an hour or two in. At least the lunch break is over before I go doing that. We only have one section of our yard that's fenced in, and it's where we let them out to go to the bathroom. And it hasn't been cleaned since last spring. So I don't really want to put the camera out there. Because when you've got like a year of piss and shit, it doesn't make for a pretty background. Plus, like I said, it's the only section of our yard that's fenced in. So, as long as Zuma doesn't poop in the grass, it should be fine. We used to have him on a lead. This long, like 100-foot cable that I ran from the house to the garage, or the house to the shed, really. That's what it is. It's not so much of a garage. There's no way you'd get a car in there. The fucking thing would fall apart. But I ran a 100-foot cable line, dog run. And we used to have them out there on the lead, and they'd be running back and forth. But I was out there consistently all the time picking up dog shit so that my kiddo wouldn't step in it while he played in the yard. And I just got sick of it. So we bought a secondhand fence and I put it up outside in the small section of our yard that we could use for them. So they don't really go out there to play. And if Annie would stop running off into the neighborhood, she'd be able to be out off leash. Lettie doesn't give me much recall. Brandi's not mine, so I can't just let her roam around. So Zuma's the only one that really has decent enough recall to be off leash outside. But she still has to put her service gear on, because in this state there is a such thing as a leash law, but the leash law does not apply to service dogs. And I'll explain to you why. If they were to insist that your service dog be leashed, what does that mean for people who, like, let's say there's a diabetic and they have a sugar crash and they need their insulin, but they're not capable of getting it themselves. If their dog's leashed, their service dog, then their service dog can't help them. They wouldn't be able to go retrieve their insulin. Now, would they? So, they can't restrict certain people by telling them their service dog has to be leashed, because that would be discrimination, wouldn't it? And that would violate the 1990, I think it's 1992. It might be 1990. The Americans with Disabilities Act. Discrimination against, disabilities is a big no-no. There's a chance that you can have a $75,000 fine for discriminating against somebody with a disability. Technically, she doesn't even need to be marked as a service dog. But I mark her anyway, because then there's no question about whether or not she is or isn't a service dog. And there's not much they can really ask me about it either. They can ask me, by law, there's only two things that somebody can ask you about your service dog. Is that a service dog? Yes or no? What task has your service dog been trained to perform? That's it. They're not allowed to ask you to make you prove that she's a service dog. They're not allowed to ask you to make her perform her tasks to prove that she can do it. Nothing. You don't have to prove shit. Which leads to there being a lot of fake service dogs out there. But if you start restricting it, then you start getting in the way of people who need their service dogs for legitimate disabilities and then aren't able to use the skills that the dog has because you're restricting them from all these people who are fakers. But there is a fine and jail time associated with portraying your dog as a service dog. You can get in trouble for that. You can have a civil lawsuit brought up against you, and you can go to jail for that. I think the fine is something like $1,500 or something like that. It's not. I don't think it's over 10K. I think it's under 10,000. But still, not many people have a couple thousand rolling around just to throw away because they were a liar, you know. But there's definitely jail time associated with that as well. So at the low end, it's just a fine. At the high end, it's a fine and jail time. Not to mention all the crap you'd go through in the court system. But you'd have to have somebody who complained enough to file a civil lawsuit against you. There's the catch-22. So let's say you went to McDonald's, right? And you brought your dog in there. And the sign on the outside says, no pets, service dogs only. And you told them, this is a service dog. And they said, well, I don't fucking believe you. They could file a civil lawsuit against you, and then the judge would determine whether or not you were telling the truth. So that's one of the things I looked up as well. And you have to get a letter from a licensed clinician saying that it would benefit your disability for you to have a service dog in order for you to register a service dog. So a lot of fun ins and outs, you know, technicalities and whatnot. But she is a legitimate service dog. She has been registered as a service dog. They did, in fact, waive the registration fee because she is a service dog. And they cannot impose fines or fees on people with disabilities who are using some kind of tool to aid them in their disability. So I like to relate it to people. I say, well, she's my service dog. If you're going to tell me she can't come, would you tell a person who needs an oxygen tank they can't bring their oxygen tank? That's medical equipment, right? Would you tell a person bound to a wheelchair you can't bring your wheelchair? That's medical equipment. She is medical equipment to me. She's equivalent to an oxygen tank or a wheelchair. I need her to be part of my life. So a lot of people don't quite understand the service dog thing, and that's what I tell them. I say, would you tell a wheelchair-bound person that they can't bring their wheelchair? Would you tell your great-great-great-great-grandpa they can't bring their oxygen tank? Like, that would be unreasonable for you to request that somebody not bring their medical equipment that's absolutely necessary. How is it any different? Well, she's a dog, and, you know, she pisses and she shits, and... Okay. So? she's trained not to do that in the house. And I've brought her places where they weren't happy to have her really there, but they understood the necessity that I had, and I just kept her close to me. I've got a retractable leash that I had attached to my belt loop, and she just stayed with me on the retractable leash, just like she does when we go out in public. So she understood that that was kind of a working thing. But it was nice. I love having her around. She's not trained for social anxiety. She's trained for PTSD, but she definitely does help my social anxiety. I was just thinking, maybe I could get some tunes going on P.A.W. I don't think P.A.W. is something that's restricted, right? I don't have it on this phone. Alright. Maybe another time. We'll look into that. What are we woofing about? Why? No big deal. Shush your little faces. Shush your little faces. Alright, I'm gonna step out and smoke this cigarette. Because I'm not allowed to smoke in the house. Plus it's not good. No, I'm not allowed to smoke cigarettes in the house. Technically it's against the law to smoke inside at all, anywhere. But, what you know and what you can prove are two different things. Right. You can't really get in trouble for smoking inside your own house if they're not allowed to come in your house and prove that you did that without a warrant. And no judge is going to sign off on a warrant so that you can get a fine for smoking in your house. No judge is going to be like, this is worth you violating their Fourth Amendment rights to see if they smoke inside their house. This is ridiculous, and I'm not going to allow it. So, it's hard to prove that you smoke inside your house, but it is technically against the law. It's like one of those things where they'll add an extra charge on if they see it happening in the middle of something else, just to make sure they got you on something. The police like to arrest people and let you sort it out in court, and if they have nothing to arrest you on, they'll look for something to arrest you on. Because that's how the state makes money. Even if you're found not guilty, you will have to pay court fines and fees. Even if you're found not guilty. Even if the charges are dropped, there is court fees for the services that they've offered you. I've had that happen to me, where how do I put this? So I was asleep one night, and I got woken up by the police in my house, and I got charged with some crimes that I didn't commit because I was asleep. But I was there when those crimes happened, even though I was asleep. So I had to hire a lawyer, and eventually the charges were dismissed, but that I still had to pay like $60 in court fees. I had to pay a fee for the clerk and the judge and the bailiff. So even though I wasn't charged with a crime and they were dismissed, and it took 2 years to do that, and I had to hire a lawyer to do it, I had to pay the lawyer, and then I had to pay the courts, even though I was found not guilty, and the charges were dismissed. It's just silly. The courts are in it for the money. For sure. So who we got lingering here? Are you lingering, V? Are you just chilling here in the background, letting it run? It doesn't tell me who's in here, so maybe Truthus is lingering. I know one of those silhouettes at the top there is me, because I'm in here with Zuma's account. And if you don't know, Zuma now has her own Cash App card. It's in my wallet out in the car, but she has her own Cash App card, so we can try to get this thing off the ground. I'm hoping to get some bumper stickers and pins and hats and even just regular stickers, and when people allow me to put their face on the YouTube and they say her catchphrase, which is Zuma kissed me, then I want to give them, something like a bumper sticker or a hat or something. It was suggested that I get some t-shirts and have her quote unquote sign them. And I've been throwing this idea around in my head of putting out a whole bunch of white t-shirts on the ground, just laying them flat, and then letting her step in paint and walk over them. I think that would be really cute. We're not there yet. We're just throwing ideas around. Alright, give me 5 minutes, I'll be right back. I'm gonna bring my other phone with me, so if you're chatting and you want me to say something, I can pop back in if I need to. back inside. Sound going here. There it is. The TV's going on. I need to reset up the internet on that though. I'm going to be giving Truthus a subscribe. There you go, Truthus, you got a subscription from me. Anybody who comes in here and says hello gets a subscription from me. So if you want to up your subscribers by one, just come on in here and say hello. It's already time for more coffee. First one went down too fast. I can move some stuff around here. All this fuzz all over the ground. Freaking dog ears. Sweep some of that up. It's just all over the place. When you've got 3 dogs, that's how it is. Nothing but fuzz all the time. Dog hairs, dog hairs, dog hairs. I don't know if this other phone is accurate. What's this one saying here? Nope, it looks accurate. 2 votes. 1 person in here. So maybe it wasn't all that accurate. Bluetooth is on my other phone. Double check, make sure it doesn't try to connect again. Make sure the Bluetooth is off. It is, okay. Somebody else came in. Is there just somebody back and forth, back and forth? What's going on? Hello, hello. I can see you're there, but I can't see who you are. Oh, coffee is much better this time around. Now you got the right ratio of sugar and cream. And it's hot too. Ooh. It's warm outside. Well, kind of warm, I guess. If you're in the sunlight, it's nice and warm. But it's chilly here in the shade. Brr. You know, just drinking this hot coffee gives me a little bit of the chills because of the outside air. It is officially afternoon on the East Coast here. Excuse me. It's allergy season, so I apologize for my sniffles. I didn't realize how loud they were based on how much this camera picks up. But over the last couple of days, like I said earlier, I realized how much the camera picks up. So I apologize for sniffling. I really should just blow my nose, right? Look at these guys, how cute. How cute. From left to right, we've got Annie, Lettie, Zuma, and Brandi. Fuck it, it's noon. Let's play some songs. I'll play a couple for me. And I think if I only play a couple, shouldn't be too bad for me to get rid of them before I can post them. It takes so long. Because they only process one song at a time while they scrub it from the video.
Power on. Ready to pair.
Ready to pair. That means I have to stop watching that. Bluetooth.
Phone connected.
Phone connected.
души. Узлами крепкими мы связаны будем навеки, сука, любовь этим забытым миром правы. Извилины дорог пытались запутать меня, но если одинок бежишь, ломая преграды клиня, словно Бонни Клайд, готовы убивать за эту жизнь, которая мне подарила тебя. Распятые серенады, прошлое неворошимы, жаркая зима, твори снегами вдруг запороши, по ветру раздувая пепел ради всех святых, и сердце стук без тебя, будто бы прийти.
I'd like to see what YouTube does about this song.
Я болен тобой, я готов быть талисманом в груди, и в жизни как в поле не воин, если я один. Подобраны пароли, ты мой ангел во плоти, расправили крылья, лети. Не верится, стелется земля под ногами пелена, времени мало манило меня, ты облаками слепленная. Узлами крепкими мы связаны с тобою, боли, нету более боли. Извилины дорог пытались запутать меня, но если одинок бежишь, ломая преграды клиня, словно Бонни и Клайд, готовы убивать за эту жизнь, которая мне подарила тебя. Подари мне любовь, разливая руки кровь, и я готов быть твоим ветром попутным. Приручи мою душу, я прошу тебя, послушай сердце зов, ты все, что мне нужно. Подари мне любовь, разбивая руки в кровь, и я готов быть твоим ветром попутным. Приручи мою душу, я прошу тебя, послушай сердце зов, ты все, что мне нужно. Ты все, что мне нужно. Ты все, что мне Ты не скажешь, мне хватит. тело меня окутало. Ты будто мой сорт марихуана. Небом в алмазах летала. Ты моя выйди, дочь карнавала. Двигайся, крошка, принцесса бала. Ночь перемен, мысли растамана. Пока не устал, музыка играла. Кто-то курил, кого-то впирала. Дура, мара, она была, думал, улетала. Теплые края, лето, море, песок. Но мне тебя мало. Танцую полруки, потолок зала. Туда, мало, больше не вернусь. Туда умотал и забрал свой груз. Это наша жизнь, и ей всегда мало. Танцую полруки, потолок зала. Everybody shake your let's go. Everybody, мое любимое шоу. Голова качала, бачата, давала, мана, мала, она знала и навара. Путара, гала, давай. Когда будет этот день, ты бой про себя. Про меня за любовь, за маму, за брата. А то судьба за меня плата. Я типа Жарком танго меломан, мною правит плазма. Так примитивно, так импульсивно. Дочь карнавала, тут на танцполе тебя было мало. I gotta love my feel, I got you in my mind. I gotta love my skill, my la 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 la. I gotta love my feel, I got you in my mind. I gotta love my skill, my la 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 la. Please, запишем, будет опять принцесса и деспот. Проверим взять твой пыл, коллекции. Мы на волю по годам сорвемся вместе. Планеты нипочем, доброго не дождь, тоска, да печаль, но ты светом добра озарила свободу. Танцы двигали ветром, ты моя румба, ты моя самба, ты моя сальса, ты мое танго, ты на Бали, валюмы на Болтай, в этих объятиях со мною летай, со мною летай, со мною летай, ты на Бали, валюмы на Болтай, в этих объятиях со мною летай, со мною летай. Ты на Бали, валюмы на Болтай, в этих объятиях со мною летай. I gotta love my feel, I got you in my mind. I gotta love my skill, my la 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 la. I gotta love my feel, I got you in my mind. I gotta love my skill, my la 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 la. Это всего лишь игра, может быть, наверное. Даже твоя выгода. Детка, я не верю, подай руки ко мне, моя красота. Мы с тобою без вида, так надо. Тронула душу, твоим любила лампада. Что покрутила, действительно жаль слова. Я горю с тобой, кошмар, обогрежай. Готовы я оформить всем волной, чтоб умеет делать Zuma мрик со мной. Надо утро пугать, но я смотрю, что тебя лишь веришь, ма. И когда станет мне утром клепать нос, я украду тебя куда Азор рос. Улыбнусь в тишине и скажу просто: дико мне солнце, расцветай кос. Расцветай кос. Расцветай кос. Дико мне солнце, расцветай кос. Расцветай кос. I gotta love my feel, I got you in my mind. I gotta love my skill, my la 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 la. I gotta love my feel, I got you in my mind. I gotta love my skill, my la 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 la.
Grammy soon. Fuck your magazine.
so it doesn't die.
is your 2-minute warning for your lunch break if you're on your lunch hour. It is 12:58. You have 2 minutes to finish your lunch.
Phone is disconnected.
I think that's going to be it for the tunes today. I don't really want to go through and have to scrub like 50 songs. It's already going to take long enough for the ones I've played already. So. "30-second warning. Your lunch break is up very soon. It is 12:59. If you are on your lunch break, you better get back to work. It is now 1 o'clock. Go back to work. Lunch is over."
Power off.
Power off. Sometimes, yeah. The people who we're familiar with, like family and friends, they don't knock on the door. They just walk in. So they're less rambunctious about that. But if somebody rings the doorbell or they hear a FedEx truck, ooh, forget it. They're coming out grumbling. Or if you want to see this one, she's the brown one all the way on the left. She is not a fan of the CAT, like mortal enemies. So watch what happens when I say the word. Ready? Cat. You see, she perks up. She's like, I need to kill that creature. Ready? Yeah, she gets more excited about that than she does about the doorbell. I'm just messing with you, Zoo. I'm just messing with you. Go ahead, belly down. Go ahead. You're okay. You're okay. Yeah, like I just showed you. If I don't spell it and she hears the word directly, she perks up like, where is that creature? I need to hunt it down. So how are you today, Vance? Yes, dogs are great. I gotta switch over here so I can get you a subscription for chatting. Vance MacD. Shout out to Vance MacD. Oh, I'm already subscribed. You two, have a great Tuesday. We'll see you again another time. Thanks for chatting. Thanks for popping in. If you didn't double tap the screen, I'd appreciate it if you double tap the screen, hit a like for it. We try to be live every day between 11 and 1 Eastern Standard Time. And I'll try to be live for at least 2 hours each time, every day. Annie's hiding off camera. Why are you hiding off camera, Annie? Are you camera shy? Huh? Are you camera shy? Hiding off camera. Is it the time? Should we take it outside? go. See, that's how they react when I just leave the house. You see how they react when I hit the doorbell? Watch this. It's just me. It's just me. I'm just showing the viewers what it's like when I hit the doorbell. See, I told you they come out grumbling. And now they're waiting by the window, waiting for somebody to come in the house. There's nobody here. It was just me. It was just me. I was ringing the doorbell. Oh, yeah, it was just me. It was just me ringing the doorbell. There's nobody. It was just me. See, they're convinced that somebody's coming in the house now because I rang the doorbell. Go on, you guys are okay. Go ahead. Go on. Go on. Go ahead. Go ahead. There's nobody here. Go. There's nobody. There's nobody. Okay? It was just me. You're okay. They're convinced there's somebody here now. There's not. There's nobody. Okay? There's nobody. Daddy was just tricking you. You guys went into full alert mode, didn't you? Yeah, you did. Got here for time. How far into this are we? Oh, we're officially 2 hours and 3 minutes into the live stream. I don't know why it's not showing this message as pinned on this screen. Let's see, we're going to unpin it, and then we're going to pin it again. Oh, Lettie got no votes. Poor Lettie. What? Oh. Click something as a mistake here. Unpin. No, it's definitely pinned. At least it's telling me it's pinned. Hello, hello. I see that you entered, but I don't know who you are. I'd love to chat with you, but I don't know who you are unless you say hello. If you say hello in the chat, you'll get a subscription from me. I'll subscribe to your channel just for you saying hello. All you have to do is hit that button at the bottom that says say hi. You don't even have to tap your keyboard. If you double tap the screen, I'll appreciate it. Somebody put a like in there. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. It helps the algorithm. I don't understand the algorithm, so I'm not exactly sure how it helps the algorithm, but I know that it does. The more likes you get, the more they show you on I think the more likes that you get, the higher you end up being on who's live. Like the further to the left, the top left. I think that's how that works. But other than that, I don't really understand it at all. And I'm still learning. Excuse me. I should probably get some of these windows opened. This is so freaking nice out here. Get that one opened. Open over here on this side. It's gonna start being air conditioning season. I'm gonna get complaints about the air conditioner not being in, it being too hot. Eventually. if I had to guess, somebody around the corner is getting oil delivery. Excuse me. It might just be some big rigs. I heard some construction sounds going on. I assumed it was a oil tanker delivering oil to somebody, which is pretty common in this area. Most people have a tank for their oil and they use oil for heat. But what I can see through the houses in the backyard is some blinking yellow lights and a red truck. But no tank on the back of the red truck, so probably not an oil delivery. It might be road construction. Look at that mushroom neck. Look at that mushroom neck. Yeah, that's you. That's you and your mushroom neck. Yeah, you're all neck, Brandi. You don't have a mushroom neck. You have a neck that starts at the back of your ears and ends at your tail. You're all neck. You kiss Brandi? You can get. Oh, you don't want to give me kisses? Okay. What did you get all over you? You got something brown and crunchy on your fur. What did you get on your fur? Wait, it looks like you rolled through dry soda. Do I have this set to subscribers only from my live? I thought I did. Settings. Live chat. Potentially inappropriate. No. I'm gonna hold anything. Leaderboard participation. seeing the section here where yeah, I don't know. Purchases and memberships. How do I have memberships in lives that I've not been in? I must have been in those lives while I was asleep. I don't understand. got going on here? Anybody popping in saying hello?
Nope. Nobody's popping in to say hello.
Okay, just checking. Just checking. Hello. Ow. Ow. Stop it. Hey, back up. Get out of my face. Holy moly. Alright. So I'm going to turn the camera off for a sec. I'm going to move you guys outside. I'm going to be doing some stuff outside. I'll bring the dogs out there too if I can figure out how to keep them from going out of the car. Back up, will you? Would you get your face out of my hands? I need to use my hands. Thank you. I appreciate you. Now go lay down. Go. Alright. No, go lay down, please. Thank you. Alright, hold on a sec here, guys. This might get interesting because I've got to move you around. Setting you guys up here in the car. Just bear with me. It won't take that long. I'm almost done. Just gotta tighten it down. Alright. Let's see. So I gotta clean all this crap out of the car. Back the camera up a little bit more. I gotta clean all this crap out of the car, and I gotta load it up with some trash. I gotta make a trash run to the dump. So I'm gonna try to get the dogs to come sit in the car, and we'll see what happens. I don't know, we'll see. So I'll be right back with a couple dogs, probably one at a time. I don't know, maybe all of them at a time, we'll find out. In the car. Brandi, come on. Get in the car. Get in the car. Get in the car. Annie! Really? I knew I should have had the fucking windows up. Annie, come on. Dude! Fuck me. She jumped right out the fucking window. Brandi! Get back in this car. Brandi! Get back in this car. Go. Get in. Stop it. Come on, Ladybug. Oh, it's freaking clear to me. I'm gonna have to use the leash once I get her. Come on. She's gonna make me fucking chase her around the block. Get in there. Back up, Lettie. Hook her up to this lead. Jump out the car again. Come on. Get in. Get in. Bumping the shit out of that camera there, Brandi. Move your butt. Move your butt. Fucking pissing off. The three is. I don't know how or why you managed to bump this camera so hard. They tend to do that a lot. Well, you guys were going to be allowed to just be in the car. Now, you got to have the windows up, so it can't be as chill. Open more of these windows, but I don't know if it's gonna chill out any more than that. If sister didn't jump out the window, maybe we wouldn't have this issue. All this crap in the back of my car that I need to take out. So so I can make room for the trash that needs to go in. Tools and project buckets and things like that. Tarp I'll use for the trash. Kiddo's baseball stuff. Really looking forward to this tedious task, but it is what it is. Do this part first. Now I can actually see the chat from back here. Where am I going to put it though, where it's not going to bake in the sun? That's the question. busted everything, didn't it? In there too. Yes. Strap it. Terrible. Get back in the car. Yeah, you give us 3 seconds to do what? I guess we'll get up. But they're not connected because they don't know what the Wi-Fi is anymore. Here's the baseball instructor. You get off of my things. There's nothing but trash on that side of the railing. Cut it out. Been here all 30 seconds and I'm already irritated with your existence. Get back in there. Yeah, that's not even supposed to do that. That's garbage. Definitely more toys in here than there freaking needs to be. Oh. Sorry, folks, I'd have the windows down more, but you guys are being assholes today. Jumping out the window. Can't even believe that. I should send you in with your mother. some water. Some water? You thirsty? Go ahead, get some water. Come here, Zoo. I'm gonna get you hooked up to this leash. Over here. You're not fucking running again. Come on. Annie, come on. Can't leave you off the fucking lead for 2 seconds. You'll take off. Get in the house. Brandi, coming? At least now I can roll the windows down for you, girlie. You're hooked. Stop it. Stop it. You're staying with me. Get out of my face. Go. Cushion that they lay on. This trash needs to be cleaned out of here. Fucking bad. All the hairs and shit. There's only one fast way to do it, though. Come here, Zoo. I want you to sit in this seat right here. Right here. Move your butt up. You fucking retard sometimes, I swear to God. Move your butt up. Wait right there. Get rid of some of this bigger garbage. Wait. Alright, watch your ears, guys. You fucking retard! Get back in the front seat! Back in the front seat! Get back in the front seat! Get in the front seat! Holy freaking moly, dog. You're afraid of the machine, but then you're aiming, you're going right into the machine where it's going to be blowing. Sometimes you're so dumb. Stop. Give me this gear. Alright guys, I'm taking off. I'll see you later. Thanks for stopping in. Thanks for the likes. Appreciate you watching. Later.